Hey, welcome to the Podcast Brunch Club audio newsletter. I'm Adela, and I'm the founder of PBC. Give me about 5 minutes, and I'll give you the updates. So, links to everything mentioned in this audio newsletter can be found in your show notes in your podcast app of choice or on the web at podcastbrunchclub.com/921. This month's official playlist is on the theme of fairy tales, and it was curated by the amazing Lauren Pacelle, who's the creator behind Podcast the Newsletter, which is a weekly love letter to podcasts and the people who make them, and she's the founder of Tink Media. You can find the playlist at podcastbrunchclub.com/fairytales, and she included 5 episodes. One was from Femlore, which provides a look at Snow White and explores feminism, ableism, and the changes Disney made to produce their animated feature. An episode from Imaginary Worlds that tells the real story of how the Grimms gathered and altered their tales and the values they were trying to instill in their readers. An episode from Conversations that explores the gothic, magical, and violent origins of Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, and Little Red Riding Hood. An episode from The Community Library, which takes a look at how Disney went about adapting The Little Mermaid for the screen, sexism and ableism, and Ursula the Sea Witch. And finally, an episode from You're Dead to Me, which is a part funny, part smart look at the history of fairy tales and why their gruesome messages may have made more sense to people hearing them for the first time. You can join one of our 50-plus in-person chapters across 5 continents. We also have a global virtual chapter, which actually has a couple of meetings coming up, so I would highly recommend registering for one of those. We have one on Saturday, September 25th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, and another on Tuesday, September 28th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And I am putting links to the registration and all the information in the show notes. So we also put out a bonus podcast playlist this month in honor of the 20th anniversary of September 11th. The playlist was sponsored by Goat Rodeo, a creative audio agency, and it includes 8 episodes that cover the events of that day, the people who lived through them, and its reverberations through today. You can find the playlist at podcastbrunchclub.com/September11. And finally, if you want to get a great overview of some of the lesser known features of some of the main podcast player apps out there, check out Eric Jones's article on the Bello Collective. It's titled, Friends Don't Let Friends Listen to a Podcast App on Default Settings. And you should subscribe to his newsletter. It's amazing. It's called Hurt Your Brain. Well, that's it. Happy listening.